Hey guys, my name is Ernest. Today we're going to do a bit of a DIY wall on this wall, but before I get into designs of why and how, I'm going to give you a bit of context. So I'm going to get my painter friend here to help me with this wall, and I'm going to use the Dulux Special Effects Paint, the Ambiance products. I'm going to use the Marble range. And the reason for that is because marble has this quite a sophisticated texture that once executed properly, it would look quite a character with it. And let's get cracking. To make sure that your floor is not a work of art, mask it. Have all the masking tapes and all the necessary sheets there. Right, so before we get started on this wall, we need to sandpaper it to make sure the impurities are removed. So let's talk about hardware. One, you need a roller with the extension if you're going to reach high places. Then you need a tray that's for you to receive your paint. This trowel is something that you're going to need to apply the marble to the wall. The scraper here, not only you can remove all paint from it, it is a tool where you can scoop up the paint from the marble because it's very viscous. You apply it on your trowel, and then you apply it on the wall. Small little brush always comes in handy for touch-ups, edgings, places around the switches, aircon. So this is definitely a necessity, and let's start. It's important to first paint the wall with a coat of Dulux Sealer paint. So what the sealer paint does is to cover up uneven surfaces such as cracks and holes. This will help too when application of the Dulux Ambiance Marble on the wall later. Now we're going to commence surgical operation on the wall with the Dulux Ambiance Marble range. If you look at it, it's actually kind of delicious, but do not eat it. So let's start off with the first coat. But before that, you can get a painter friend to help you if you need the extra hand. Apply the first coat of marble on the wall with a trowel and do that in a random manner. Leave it to dry for about 4 to 6 hours, depending on humidity. So I'm done troweling the first layer of the wall, and now I'm going to leave it to dry for about 4 to 6 hours, but I am going to leave the windows open so that there's better ventilation and that it will dry faster. And once it's dry, I'll come back and sandpaper the wall and wipe it clean with a cloth. So for now, I'm going to kill some time. Sand the wall with an emery sandpaper 180 value. Next, wipe and clean the wall with a dry cloth. Repeat the same step for second coating. Use emery sandpaper 320 or 400 for the sanding. Wipe and clean the wall with a dry cloth. For the last coat, apply a thin layer of marble onto the wall and smoothing at the same time with the blade of the trowel. Extended buffing will result in a higher sheen. Finally, this is the final coat. I'm doing the buffing right now, and basically just apply the same technique throughout the entire wall. And once the light hits it, it's gonna have this sheen effect from certain angles, and that's gonna look really good. Repeat the same steps for a different choice of color. Finally, the marble is done.
You know what I really like about this wall? It's the fact that there's no two walls that's gonna be exactly the same. Why? Because every stroke is so personalized and it's got its own character. And if you were to do it yourself, trust me, it's gonna be your own wall that nobody has. And doing it yourself, you're gonna get so much more sentimental fulfillment from doing it. And trust me, I know I do. It's really easy to do, guys. And if you ever run into any troubles, get a friend, get a painter friend, or go to Dulux's website. Finally, the day concludes and it's sunset by this tropical wall with my tropical plants. I really like it. You're gonna see a lot of me on my Instagram with this wall now. But yeah, I guess that's it. This is me signing off. Cheers, guys.